I think a lot of people want to see that fight. We got to see how this thing, obviously, again, we still haven't gone before the Nevada State Athletic Commission.
Yeah.
That's got to happen. And when that does, we can figure out how this whole thing plays out. Is Max moving to 55? Tony Ferguson, obviously, in the mix.
Yeah.
So we got to see how this thing plays out.
Do you think it happens in 2019?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I do. Obviously, guys are going to have to win. Depends on how long the suspensions are and things like that. But yeah, I mean, as long as everything goes right, this fight should happen.
As of this moment, technically, officially, you are no longer a double champ. You are no longer the light heavyweight champion. You voluntarily relinquished the belt on Friday morning. And afterwards, UFC President Dana White said that you were being a little more dramatic, too dramatic. Why did you do that, and how do you feel now seeing your rival holding the title that you once owned?
You know, I did it because, you know, for me, and I've always said this, legacy matters. And when I look back on my legacy, I don't want it to say Daniel Cormier was stripped on December 28th or whatever the day was that those guys fought, 2018 for them. I want them to say Daniel Cormier vacated the belt, stepped aside, because when you're stripped of a championship, it feels like the person did something wrong, right? Guys that have been stripped have been stripped for steroids. You know, way back in the day, I think Josh Barnett got stripped for steroids. Jones been stripped because of the things that he had done wrong. Conor was stripped for inactivity. It's always been something negative, and I didn't do anything to get the belt taken from me, so I wanted us to be on my own terms. Watching Jones with the belt really doesn't do anything to me anymore. You know, he's a guy that kind of says things and doesn't necessarily think them through. So he said, Daniel Cormier was never the light heavyweight champion, but he also said in the same breath, I'm here, come and get your belt back. So obviously, you know, something, you obviously think I did something. So, yeah, does nothing to me. I'm the king now.